Morning. Good morning. Hello, everybody. It's Sunday. It's a beautiful day. So let's get in here. Good morning, everybody. Catherine Kovacs, hello. Ron, good vibes. Rick Morrow, Pat Moss, Brookie, Deirdre. Thank you for sharing, Deirdre. Well, it is Sunday, first day of the week. And that means we have an extra song today. We get to come to the water where you will find peace. And while we're listening to that song, oh, thank you, Deirdre. I feel so much better today. Not 100% by any means, but I am so much better. I appreciate all the prayers. I appreciate the healing energy that you all have sent to me. It was awesome and amazing to feel so loved and to feel so lifted up. Thank you. And I really missed you all yesterday. I just couldn't raise my head up to do the show. But today I'm upright. I have my celery juice going on. And cheers, everybody. Many, many blessings to all of you that are here with us. Oh, please tell Erica I said hello. And let's do our Sunday come to meeting song while we go into our heart and do the heart brain. So place your hand on your heart and slow down your breathing and just take in the words of this beautiful song that we play every Sunday, a song that helps us to go to that place that is us inside.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When You're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river, where you will find peace. Where you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh yeah, I will fight. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. I will fight. So come to the water, where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
I love that song. I love where it takes me to in my heart if I just shut out everything else and just listen to the words. And the words that my heart was saying this morning is, I am loved. I am worthy. I am enough. I want you to hear those words too. If you went into your heart with that song, where did that take you? What is your I am as you listen to the nurturing, the caring words of come to the water? This is our water. This is where we come to find peace, to find love, pure love, unconditional love, where we just hold each other and love each other. And when something's going on, we love each other back to that place of joy and safety, knowing who we are and who we're surrounded by, which is a family that loves together. Erica, I love you too. I'm so glad you're listening with Charlie this morning. Stacy, good morning. Jennifer Langren, good morning to you. Deirdre, I am gratefully choosing to stay in my heart. Stay in your heart and stay blessed. Those are words that the angels gave me a while back. I don't even know when it was, but months ago. And at the time, it felt so good. It felt so right to say those words. And those words are deep. If you really stay in your heart, the blessings will come. And then last night, I was led to a new teacher for me. And this teacher had the same message years ago. And I had never heard of this person before that lived and walked here on earth. But basically, his message was exactly that. When we stay in our heart, we'll stay blessed. And that was the blog that they had me write last night before I fell back asleep. I want to read that quote because it just touched me so much when I heard the words that I had been given, spoken through somebody else. And what Sri Chinmoy said is, by living in the heart and aspiring for continual self-transcendence, men and women can bring forth the best in themselves and find their path to true satisfaction. Isn't that what he's saying? The same words that I was given by the angels. Stay in your heart and stay blessed. I love that. Linda Lemieux, good morning. Stacy says, I am at peace. Yes, indeed. And Pat says, Pat Moss, good afternoon to you. I am so grateful and blessed doing the magic book today. It is on opening the eyes. Yes, I love that one too, Pat. I love all of the exercises in that magic book. They're all wonderful, and they lead us to that understanding of being the very best we can be, staying in our heart and coming from that place in our heart. So what's going on with Linda? I didn't see a message. Did I miss it, Linda? I'm sorry. I don't see anything. Oh, there it is. Not sure how I got on here. No electricity and no internet. It's magic. It's because you are supposed to be here. See, I would have missed that message, Stacy, if you hadn't said something, because I didn't see it. And Jennifer, I am grateful and blessed. Amen. All right, Kuan Yin has a card for us today. It is Weave the Future Golden. Yes, Kathy, you missed the song. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I did play it already. And I'll play it again at the end when we do our prayers. My brain is not 100% for sure. All right, Kuan Yin. Weave the future golden. Something good is coming your way. Kuan Yin now assists you to weave your future into the present moment, to call in and draw to you the opportunities, teachings, circumstances, and synchronicities that are waiting for you and which will enable your soul to live its divine destiny with greater abundance, bliss, and creative fulfillment. Wow, what a perfect card. What an absolute confirmation for me. You know, sometimes somebody comes into our life or a teacher is led to us and we're led to them. There's a great meeting that takes place. And it just takes us to a higher plane, as our Marietta teaches. It takes us up, up, up to a higher plane. And that's exactly what happened with me yesterday. I wasn't looking for a new master. I wasn't looking for someone to learn from, although I'm always open to that. But Spirit sent this beautiful teacher to show me some inspiration. And it was just what my soul needed. And I got excited about meeting some new entity, some new soul that was opening up my heart to more confirmations and more love and more understanding in my life. That happens a lot if you open to it. And you all may be familiar with the words, when the student is ready, the master will appear. Well, obviously, I was ready to have more teaching in my life. And that's who I was led to. And I know nothing about this person that lived on earth that went into meditation every day and deep in meditation to where his soul transcended whatever was going on in the 3D world. I want to do that. I want every day to be where I'm lifted higher and higher. That plane that Marietta talks about, up, up, up to that higher plane. That's where we go to really meet our higher self, to know more about ourself in spirit, because this 3D world, it's just a minute. It's just this time that we chose to come here for the experience of learning love, learning how to love unconditionally when things aren't perfect. In spirit, we don't have the contrast. We don't have all the conflicts and the grumblings and the disagreements and disrespect and dishonoring. In spirit, there's only love. And that's what we take with us when we leave these human bodies. We go right into that bubble of love, and we only take with us the love in our hearts that we gathered while we were here. So if we every day could go into that place of meditation, and I want to read this Kuan Yin card again, because I think that's really telling us to do that, to just be in the now moment. And in the now moment, we know that we're safe. We know that everything is working perfectly. We know that we can accept, align, and allow, and we can just open our eyes and be and love, because nothing else matters. In this short time that we're in these human bodies, nothing else matters other than seeing each other real inside of us, not the outside shell. Oh, Linda Lemieux, thank you. Thank you for that. Yes, I am just so full of spirit right now. You know, yesterday was tough not being here with all of you. It was really hard to say, I can't do this. Physically, I could not do it, even though the soul was willing. I just couldn't. I had a really hard time even speaking. My throat is so much better today, and thank you for all who sent that healing. But I know that you were there, even though I wasn't physically able to get on and connect with you. I know that you all were there. I know you had your arms around me. And that's what I'm talking about. It's the love. Even when we can't physically see each other, we can send that kind of love. Kathy, your cousin Paula is here. Oh, well, welcome, Paula. Thank you for being here. Where does Paula live, Kathy? I know she's not there where you're at, right? So thank you, Paula, for coming in and meeting the family. She doesn't do Facebook. Oh, well, welcome. We also are on YouTube and we're on Twitter. And yes, you can go live on Twitter. I realized that a little bit ago, and so I set it to go live on there every morning. From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, well, welcome, Paula, to the family. I'm so glad you're here. Kathleen Caputo, Mama Hada Bear, thank you for your words and your healing. Thank you for being present this morning. So I want to read this Kuan Yin card again, because to me, as I was reading it, was like confirmation. And yes, when we find a teacher, and we'll find many teachers in our lifetimes, but when we're led to a new teacher, there's an excitement, there's a joy at connecting in with another soul that leads us to the oneness. And, you know, as Spirit was saying last night, as the angels were teaching, there are so many masters walking around on earth, and so many masters that are teaching us from the spirit realm. So the card, pardon me just a moment while I just let my throat settle. Weave the future golden. Something good is coming your way. Something good is coming your way. Kuan Yin now assists you to weave your future into the present moment. to call in and draw to you the opportunities, teachings, circumstances, and synchronicities that are waiting for you, and which will enable your soul to live its divine destiny with greater abundance, bliss, and creative fulfillment. We all have that inside of us. We all have gifts. We all have spiritual gifts of connection, but we all have creativity. We all have love inside of us. We didn't come here as a soul to hate on anybody. We didn't come here with an agenda to not accept each other, to not align with each other. When we come into a human body, we come open, we come awake, and we know who we are, who we really are, before the world tells us who we are, before the world tries to shape and mold us into what it wants us to be, from our caregivers, from our peers. But if you watch a child as it grows from infancy, that child just has a shine and a glow about it, because it still knows that it's spirit. It still knows that it's here on a mission, and it has to try to figure out how to communicate with us what that mission is. And there are many, many young children that try to teach us right from the beginning about love, about unconditional acceptance. We don't normally see a baby, a young baby, that just hates everybody. That's not the normal state of being in spirit. It's all love. It's all, I see who you are, not who you are presenting to be, but who you truly are. So if you were to ask yourself, who am I? Who am I really? Without all of the expectations and the limitations and the restrictions that the world places on us. And as we grow older, we realize more and more of those restrictions, don't we? We realize more and more that we have to learn to stand up for ourselves. We have to learn to take our power back, because we came in with it, but somehow that light gets dimmed a little bit when we go through the experiences we go through. A friend asked me recently, if you knew for sure that you only had one more year to live, 1 year, and that was it, to live in the body that you're in, the experience that you're having, what would you change? What would you do differently? What would you want to do? So I'm going to throw that question out to you all this morning. And I want you to think about that. And if you would like to share what your thought is, the first thought that comes to mind. Because my very first thought when I was asked that is, I wouldn't do anything different. I would do exactly what I do every day. I would love with my whole heart. I would give as much as I could give of me, and I would still be connecting in every day with spirit. I would still be on the journey that I'm on, because that's what I'm told is my mission by my higher self. That's what I've been given to do in this lifetime. And I believe I will be doing that until I'm not here anymore in the physical body. I believe I will be sharing the message of peace, the message of hope, and the message of love. And if I have one more minute, or if I have 1 year, or 5 years, 10 years, whatever that looks like, then so be it. This is my mission, and this is what I will do as long as I have breath to do it. So there's your question today. And I would just love to hear your thoughts about that. about what would you change? Would anything change? Would you do things differently? Is there a specific thing that you have always wanted to do that maybe you would do that if you knew that that was your time? And did I shock everybody? Because I don't see any messages at all. So either I'm disconnected or you're not talking. But I would love to hear your thoughts. And I'm just going to drink some more of my celery juice and be quiet while you answer. And yes, I would continue to drink the celery juice every day because you know what? Even though I had this, whatever this was, this head cold, whatever knocked me out for a day, I bounced back. And in my past experience, when I would get a cold, the sneezing and the sniffling and the coughing and the headaches, it would have lasted a long time. I wouldn't even be able to talk today. But I believe the celery juice, when it clears out the toxins in the body, it gives us a really strong base. And so we are able to fight off the germs. We're able to fight off the bacteria. And that's just me. I'm not giving medical advice. I'm just saying for me, drinking the celery juice, detoxing the body is the best thing I can do for myself. And in addition to that, I take vitamin C and zinc every day. And I think that that's a big plus for me because I don't do doctors unless I'm absolutely having to do doctors. So when I take care of myself and do the things I know to do, it works. And I'm here as proof of that it works. Annie 7, good morning. And Deirdre says, I would do nothing differently because even though there was multiple traumas, I know they happened for me and not to me. I'm so glad to see that you wouldn't change anything because I know I wouldn't. I wouldn't change a thing. I would keep on keeping on doing exactly what I do. And Catherine, we see you. We see that you're here and we welcome you and thank you for being with us this morning. I don't know why you can't see your posts, honey, because we all are seeing you. And Kathy's cousin Paula says she would travel. She would spend more time seeing and visiting her 7 siblings. Their family has a lot of different personalities and not all get along. I can resonate with that. She would like them to know she really cares, even though they argue. Yeah, I come from a big family as well, Paula. I have 6 brothers and 6 sisters. 5 brothers and 5 sisters are still alive. And no, not all of us get along. There's a lot of rumblings within the family and people that don't speak for a while and then they forget why they weren't speaking. It's just, it's a mess, a hot mess. But yeah, I understand that desire to be around them. And I will be seeing my family in a couple of months and get to spend some time with them. So I understand that. Rick Morrow, the universe is in charge. Accept, align, allow. Everything happens for a reason. It certainly does, Rick. Thank you for that reminder. And Kathy says, I wouldn't do much different, but I'd make sure I could at least live close to the ocean to see the sunrises and the sunsets, to live peacefully with my husband, son, and daughter right by the ocean. That's a beautiful, beautiful scenario, Kathy. I love that for you. And yes, those are some of my favorite things. sunrises, sunsets, the mountains, the sun coming over the mountain, and the energy of the mountains. And I'm right where I'm supposed to be right now, here in these beautiful Colorado mountains. We had the most interesting thing happen here. For me, it was interesting. I don't know, Coloradoans might be kind of used to it, but we were 90 degrees on one day and snow falling down and pouring down the next. And I think that had a lot to do with how my body was reacting, that change in the pressure, the change in the temperature, going from 90 degrees to 30 degrees in the span of 24 hours is hard for the body to adapt to. Linda Lemieux, I would have started believing in my spiritual gifts sooner. I would have started meditating years ago. I would have learned to set boundaries, which led to my comfort eating, and would have not gained the weight for better health. Yeah, but we can't go back. You know, I learned years ago from one of my mentors, Lisa Nichols, that, you know, we don't need to change anything. We don't need to change a thing in our lives. We can start each day, each moment, and do what it is that our soul desires, and write on that slate every morning what you want your life to look like, what you want it to be like, what do you want to do. So I understand what you're saying, Linda, and I've been in that place of looking back with regret. And then I was reminded, no, you needed those experiences. You needed everything you went through in this lifetime. It was there by design. It was divine assignment. Catherine Kovacs, I still don't know what my gifts are. We all have gifts, Catherine. We all have the ability to have all of the clairs, and we have the ability to love. That's the biggest gift of all that we have inside of us. Keep searching, darling. You'll find it. Kathleen Caputo. I would continue doing what I do now. Yay, another one. But I would add some travel, especially to see my family in Florida. Oh, I love that, Kathleen. And yes, I love that so many are feeling that energy of, no, I wouldn't change a thing. I would keep on keeping on. Oh, Catherine, you do, darling. You do have very beautiful, special gifts. And when you open up to possibility, just open up to the possibility that you have every gift that's available from Spirit, because you do. But you have to see it. You have to see that inside of you. So open up to it, honey. Pat Moss has a question. If I give out more gratitude, will it lead to spirituality? So that I can set my intention to manifest. Gratitude's the secret ingredient. I always say that because we can try, we can focus, we can have all of the tools of the trade to manifest. But the main thing to put in there is gratitude. Gratitude before you even see the manifestation. Be grateful for whatever it is that you're calling to you, just like you have it already. Hold that in your heart, like it's already there. Julie Kiss, we've been missing you. Thank you for being with us this morning. Thank you, Linda, for the encouraging words to our Catherine Kovacs. And yes, we see those gifts. We see, like Linda's saying, that you're an empath, you know things, you visualize, and that's a gift. That is a gift, Catherine, so accept it, open to it. And I see that we need to go ahead and start putting our prayer requests in this morning. Thank you all for joining in the discussion. Thank you to those who answered the question. If you had 1 year left, if you knew for sure that was what you had, what would you change? What would you do different? Is there something that you might reach for that you haven't reached for yet? And Kathy, thank you for lifting up Catherine this morning. And Kathy says, you do, we all do. My gift is found within writing. I just need to be able to find time to put it all together. I also share my knowledge with others about anything I learn, whether it is medical or spiritual advice. We're all teachers. That's what the angel said last night. We're all teachers and we're all learners. And we learn and grow with each other because we are the same. We are one in the overall scheme of things. There is no individual. We're not separate. That's an illusion. We are having these experiences so we can all learn and grow together. Thank you, Deirdre. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia, and for world peace. All right, so if you have any prayer requests, please put them in there. Thank you, Julie. Prayers for all in need. And thank you all for lifting me in prayer. I really appreciate that. I felt it. I felt it all day yesterday as I was doing self-care and listening to my body and saying, okay, we're just going to stay put. We're not going to do anything other than just be, just rest and take the things we know to take, like the vitamin C and the zinc and the love, and pull it all into my heart so that I did recover from that hit that I took. And so happy that I'm here with all of you this morning. Prayer does work. Love works. And the messages that you all sent, thank you. Thank you for lifting me, for loving me, for just allowing me that time that I needed yesterday to get better. I appreciate that. So if you have anyone that you want to lift up, go ahead and put that in the comments. We always set intentions on Sunday. So if you have an intention that you want us to lift up for you to manifest, put that in the comments. And we will all wrap our arms around that. I'm going to put the song on so we can get back into our hearts. And let's think of whoever it is that you want to lift up. Think of them as the song is playing. And know that love is an energy that heals. So whoever you're holding, whether it's someone that's close to you or someone you barely know, but you know that they could use some lifting, do that. Just send them love as the song is playing. Oh, thank you, Catherine. I know it is beautiful to look at, but the timing of it is so strange because, the trees have already got their new growth, their limbs and their leaves, and that snow is very heavy when there's limbs and leaves, especially new growth. And the place that I'm staying, my friend that I'm dog sitting for, she did lose some of the leaves, some of the limbs off of her tree because it was so heavy, it just broke the limbs. I haven't heard, Linda, because I don't listen to news, but I'm hoping the snow that came in and now it has melted because it's gotten a lot warmer. It didn't last but just a day. So I'm hoping that moisture did help with the fires that were going. Thank you, Kathy. Let's all hold Colin in our hearts and you and your entire family. All right, so let me get back to the song. And as it's playing, just in love, just go to that place in your heart that this song takes us to and send love. Extra prayers for baby Wyatt, please. His kidney transplant is on hold because of lung problems. Every time there is a healing, he takes 2 steps back. That precious boy needs lasting healing. We pray for baby Wyatt every day. So now we know we can lift him up even higher, wrap our arms of love around him even more. So let's do that.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river. Get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. Oh, you're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river where you will find peace. Where you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh yeah, I will fight. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. I will fight. So come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
Let's remember everyone that's on our prayer list, lifting them up as we came to the water, as we came to this place of peace in our heart, of knowing who we are, knowing that we are so connected with each other that all we have to do is give that love, to give that acceptance, and then allow Spirit to take it from there. It's our only job to love. So right now, just hold that energy in your heart. Just know that you are pure, unconditional love. That's what you are at the very core. When you come to the water, that's what that means. You come inside of yourself, that real you that says, I just love you. I just love you. And then add in the gratitude. So let's do that. Let's have that secret ingredient, the one that we do every day when we come together. Well, except when Mama P's sick. That's rare. But when we do come together, we come together to love each other, to accept, align, allow. And thank you, Marietta, for being here with us. Up, up, up. That's right. That's where we went with this energy. That's where our souls took us. And we just hold everyone that's here, all of your loved ones, this beautiful planet that we're on. We just hold it in love and cover it in love. And we say special words to each other every day of love and gratitude. And I see you all typing them in already. But I'm going to count us down and let's really give a group hug right now. On 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. I love you all so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for surrounding each other with your arms of love. And let's love on a little bit of Leo right now and get this day off to a really great start by filling our cup full of joy. And I think I did, and I think hopefully all of you did as you came in today, that you received some joy into your life.
Morning, Ashley. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the
Thank you,
perfect
Erica.
day to have a great day.
Brookie, hi, darling.
Come on, let's play. It's a beautiful day. If you woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on a peace for peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa fulla. Give me a cuppa full of joy, give me a cuppa fulla. Cuppa full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling out from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can side with us, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Feel better.
There really is no secret. We simply
Accept,
accept,
align, allow. Triple A,
Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, every day at 8. To start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning Cuppa Fulla Joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cuppa of joy, cuppa full of joy.
Woo, I love you. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. And have a beautiful, amazing rest of your day. I will see you later. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everybody.